Hello guys, it's me, Games with Will. And as you can tell from the title, this is pretty much a start to a brand new Yoko Watch series on the channel, mates. Man, I probably should have waited a bit after I started that evil shard thing, but it's fine. Anyways, here's the game, Yoko Watch Blasters, Red Kaikoura. My plan for this series is to make it an only Eerie series, except make it some sort of Nuzlocke. I won't actually be minding the game at all, since it really just ruins the fun. I pretty much just like having a clean account, as well as many of you do out there, which is probably why I watch this channel. Oh, and that's why episode 0 exists. The video that's playing right now is a reminder. So I'm just going to be telling some basic rules in the video, getting us used to blasters, and obtaining our first Eerie yokai to start off the series. Going straight to the point, the rules are, I am only allowed to use Eerie Tribe yokai in missions, which is what you may call Blasters' main minigame for battling. I have to name each Eerie yokai by a viewer's recommendation. Like dudes, just put a comment saying that you want to name the next yokai under the pinned comment, and just give some random name, man. To let you know, only one of you dudes can name one yokai. For example, Static can't be naming 5 different yokai in the series, man. Even if he did forget, I'll be pretty much just writing it down, man. By the way, it can't be your own YouTube name or any self-promotion of the sort, or else I won't pick it for adoption. It's just, I don't like that stuff, man, you know. I'm sure not a lot of you guys like that as well. Like, I find it so cool when we have names like Lario, such weird names. Like, just having the name Bobby or Ohio. Ohio's good, but rarely, man, it's ever good in my opinion. So yeah, after having all the possible options of names, we would then use this epic wheel from Cat Cradle to decide fate. Oh, and to let you know, for a decent portion of the series, the yokai won't actually be nicknamed in-game, since I don't yet have the ability to. I believe I need like some Wazat dudes or some kind of yokai to rename stuff further on in the Blaster's House stuff, but I don't got that yet. Sadly, man. 3. Once an only Eerie yokai dies, I have to turn them into a soul, for a sort of remembrance, rather than just discarding them in normal Nuzlocks. How you do that. 4. I'm allowed to befriend any Eerie in the challenge, but can only get one of each. For example, I can't get 3 Arachnids in the challenge, as you guys probably could have guessed. 5. If I ever run out of any Eerie yokai to use, that means I have to delete the entire save and restart to the beginning. Pretty much a game over, or at least that will pretty much just end the entire series, I would say. Because I'm actually going to be going back to that, man. For like an epic season 2, hooray, I get to restart all this crap and start over again, hooray. No, it's just not happening, man. Just game over, done. So rule number 6 is once obtaining 1 Eerie yokai, the challenge starts, which is going to start in episode 1, actually technically the end of episode 0. But yeah. And that's it. There are many rules, although you'll get the hang of it once we soon move on with the series. I mean, there are just a bit more rules, although they're pretty small and obvious, man. You really only need to remember the first 3 since those are the most relevant. Oh, and by the way, if you dudes have any questions, feel free to ask me, since it kinda gives me something to do, as well as helping yourself to a degree. Some of you mates may be wondering why I specifically chose Blasters to do this, rather than one on Twitch, Sengokushi, Blasters 2, etc. That is because of my blue, all-powerful friend, Cat Cradle. As well as the stunning increase for Blasters views. You see, Cat Cradle is only in Yoko Watch 2, and Blasters. At least from my memory. Who knows, it could also be in Sengokushi, since I haven't actually played that game before as well. It's pretty uncommon to hear about that, you know. A couple years ago, I saw some Japanese YouTuber fighting Cat Cradle in Blasters. That I remember vividly, since I really looked up to those dudes at the time and still do, since they are quite better than me, man, at everything, I would say. I always thought it was the sickest thing in the world, and yeah, I'm the Paradise Ball dude, so figured why not fight Cat Cradle and Blasters as well, and try to get a Paradise Ball there, if possible. Hopefully. I do remember there being a Paradise Ball in Yoko Watch 3 dudes, but I'm not doing that, man. But yeah, that's the goal for the series, my dudes. I'm assuming it is quite a lot of ways away to even get to Cat Cradle, but I want to make my biggest attempt anyways. Oh, and by the way, when I was younger, I would see people streaming Blasters and having a pretty awesome time with their communities. I would see Abdallah kicking out all his fans in lobbies that aren't white. I mean, White Dog Squad. Many of my viewers would send a video of them obtaining Arachnia, Total Devil, some weird stuff like that, man, and some other cool yokai, which is sort of make me jealous now. You see, I have yet to play Sengokushi, Busters 2, YKW, as well as Blasters, Red Cat Corps, and Moon Rapid Crew. Of course, White Dog Squad as well. I just want to play them dudes, and I figured why not make an only Eerie series on one of them. As a kid, I only played a bit of Red Cat Core, and only until I reached SV Snaggerjack. So there's still so much I haven't seen, dudes, that I'm looking forward to quite a lot in this series. Oh, and if you dudes are very old to the channel, with the best memory in the world, you guys would remember a poll I did 6 months ago, asking what games I should make a series on. In first place was, of course, YKW 3, as you guys know very well, the series that we previously did quite a while ago. While the second placers on the poll were fighting for their absolute lives, man. One day, One on Switch would be up there, and the next Blasters would. In the end, One on Switch ended up with 17%, while Blasters Red Cat Corps finalized with 23%, beating it and taking second place. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, dudes, for this video, and yeah. How about let's get to our first Eerie yokai? As a reminder, we sadly start off with Sanema, Hydabat, Jivanya, No Way, which all suck as well, none of the 4 are Eerie. So let's move on to the part where we can befriend yokai from missions. Snap! Snap. Lario! Bro, what are the odds that Lario is our first Eerie yokai in the series? Like, brother, first in 3 and then in Blasters? That's absolutely insane. Alright, dudes, you may be currently wondering what I'm going to name it since this is a pretty much introduction video. Well, a couple days ago, I premiered a video and it had quite a great couple conversations with my community via text, man. And, yeah, although what did matter was really the end, at least for my video over here. When I was in the last 10 minutes of the lawn video, I asked a question from my viewers, asking them to give random names for whatever reason, which made me look quite sketchy, not gonna lie, man. The first 3 names that were chosen were Pontoon by Coma Bastler, NFT by Underscore, and Loaf by New Account. Dudes, I don't know what the heck Underscore was thinking by naming NFT, or at least giving that option, man, but I'm sure happy it got last. Well, the first place turned out to be Pontoon, which is the best possible outcome in my opinion. No offense to Loaf and NFT. It sort of reminds me of a popular game series called Splatoon, and I sure find it quite a unique name compared to many others in the channel. That always at like the start, it's the more unique names I noticed, man. Like, way on to the future, we got like E and F. It really weird, man. I hated the names so much. But yeah. So, let's just say that Pontoon is Lario's father. How about that? How about that? Just to avoid confusion, man, because Lario and Pontoon are absolutely not the same and will not be at all in the series. Dude, I'm already gonna predict it. I'm gonna call Squeaky Lario all the time. I'm always gonna forget that his name is Pontoon. I think we all do as well. But please, try your best, dudes. I'll try my best. You guys try your best. I will not try my best. Anyways, that's it for the video, dudes. Make sure to apply under the pinned comment with a nickname for the next yokai, and you may just get a chance to be it in episode 1, like the second yokai, if we get one. Hopefully you do. As well, if we hit 10 epic likes, I'll be posting episode 1 this week. And, yeah, thanks for watching, dudes. I appreciate greatly, and cheers to the new beginning. YKW Blasters, our only Eerie NUZLOCKE. But yeah. Alright, dudes, so, epic outro, peace. Yeah. Man, why can I not come up with a new outro?